Hey y'all, so I started a video on my laptop, on my computer, but it's still uploading. And also I did, you know, another small video on my laptop as well. So it's now Monday, December 14th, 2020 at 1:40 p.m. So I had just enough money for 6 more nights here. So far as I know, on December 21st, I'm supposed to be back on the streets. And so the moment I tried to upload the file of the satanic ritual abuse and mind control and how it connects with targeted individuals and gang stalking that I got from the In the Know 7 WordPress website. When I tried to right after I did that video, and I tried to well, that's in queue because the first video is still uploading. So this video is probably going to upload before those other ones because excuse me, because this is going to upload before those other ones because now I'm forced to use my data, my phone data, whatever you want to say, data. So well, the lady at the front, she really likes me. I'm surprised, but the other one, it seems questionable. And then the other one is a certified perp, the Filipino perp that works on Saturdays. So I'm just thankful and glad to, even if it's a temporary roof over my head, I'm just thankful and glad, that for, even though it's temporary, I can shower when I want to, for as long as I want to. And then I still don't even, my shower is about 30 minutes. Because of my disability, I can't take the fast showers. I can take my time here. So, if I take a shower, when it's too cold, I run my body under the hottest water that I can handle and trying to not, pass out. So, well, when I went to go take out the garbage just now, there was at least that one person, or a whole bunch of hotels. Usually they sometimes have like 5 or 6 hotel guests worth of people, or hotel rooms worth of people. Like everybody taking out the garbage at the exact same time as me. But now, today, it's just one female. And the last time, it was another lady who was in this building. That it's freaking annoying. People will say it's something to ignore. But you see this, and it's part of the gang stalking. I guess you're more likely to get annoyed that everybody's got to take out their garbage at the exact same time I do. And it happens too often to be considered coincidence or accident. But, it's a minor annoyance, but it's not, a big trauma or anything like that. But I know it's part of the gang stalking. That, and then if I say hi, trying to give them a benefit of the doubt, they'll roll their eyes and get an attitude and act like they don't like me, or that like they ain't thinking about me, or like they ain't worried about me. Or, they'll give me that look, so But, it's a surprise that they have any fake nice perps or fake friendly perps as well. But I rarely get many of those. I guess people use my disability to take advantage and, to be extra mean on purpose. Like being very mean on purpose. So, well, so this video is, I'm mad because I don't want to have to use my phone data. And today, I don't feel like going out in public today. Another one of those days where I just don't want to go out in public. I just don't want to go out in public today. I don't. So I'm just not ready yet. I'm still emotionally and mentally fragile to go out anywhere. So I'm going to have to use my phone data, to upload the video. At least I'll try to use their Wi-Fi again and see what happens. But that would take until like midnight to complete with uploading. But today I'm planning to write a short ebook on and I hope it would go through, about COVID-19. And I don't plan for it to be very long, but, about coronavirus, COVID-19 and stuff. And also, I'm planning on uploading one of my ebooks, another one, like the fiction collection. I'm just going to put it up on Amazon. I may or may not get any sales, but whatever, So I put it up on the free ebooks, but I hated that I couldn't express myself the way I wanted to, but it's like they want everything to be like, proper grammar and stuff. I mean, even though people say that I talk articulate and proper, I'm from New Orleans. So not all of them, but some of them, my characters in the short stories or whatever would talk, but they would speak improperly or ghetto ebonics or whatever. And so even if I talk in my videos about the foster family or any biological family, and I say something that they said and impersonate in the exact same way that they said, it's like I had to edit my words to like, from saying I'm gonna pull your hair, like I would have to, like on the free ebooks, I would say I'm going to pull your hair, because if you say I'm gonna pull your hair, they would reject that. But on Amazon, I didn't realize, I've seen some poorly written, but I didn't judge them, but I've seen some poorly written, ebooks years ago. And it's like, but most people have good grammar and everything. But like the foster sister Shelly used to tell her biological daughter, like if she didn't keep still with getting her hair combed, she'd be like, I'm gonna pull your hair. Saying, I'm gonna pull your hair. If you don't keep still, I'm gonna pull your hair. But that's her voice. Like, I'm gonna pull your hair. So if that was a fiction story, and I would have said that, it was just corny and lame to do the fiction story where everybody, all proper and everything, So I'd rather just let loose and be myself and just be free to express myself my way, rather than someone else trying to control how I should express myself, So for that free ebooks, it seems like it's hard to get your stuff submitted. And they have certain guidelines or whatever, but I got only one submitted, and I hated to have to, sell out and be fake. No, I didn't really sell out, but you know what I mean? Like, I had to go the way of the system. That's what I mean by editing and trying to make things perfect. And one of the reasons why I kind of changed around certain things or the characters, or changed around certain events or whatever, and changed the dialogue and the way of saying things, So with that, I just I'm planning on, before the day is out, I'm planning to work on one and submit the other the ebooks on Amazon, the short stories. And I have fun doing those. Someone suggested it, but then she started to act all weird or whatever, but I guess it's working in my favor, the short stories. But it's kind of hard to come up with sometimes. But it took me 11 minutes to finally talk about what I wanted to talk about. So this video, I wanted to talk about targeted individuals who are seen as how they say that we're an empath, and then the opposite is a narcissist, sociopath, or psychopath, who are the perps. And the true targeted people are considered empath, or have sensitive souls, or that you're a beautiful soul, or you're empath. And I hear noise harassment outside. So I may be a nice person, but I cuss you out in a minute. I shouldn't do that though. I'm trying to work on the practice to not do that. But I see that, like, some targeted individuals, even when it was 2011, 2012, and I was on Twitter, and some people claim to be targeted individuals, and they claim to be Indigo Child, Starseed, Crystal Child. And I fell into that trap briefly. Even some people who weren't professed targeted individuals, they call themselves being outspoken about the Illuminati and the New World Order and stuff like that. But I have some of the traits of what people would call an Indigo Child or Starseed, whatever, one of those. But I had to learn that identifying yourself with that movement is satanic and part of the New Age movement. Certain experiences that I've had that is just a New Age cover for this spiritual warfare and you being a targeted individual. It's a New Age rabbit hole, to take you down, that will take your soul to hell. So it's like, I had at least half of the traits of what people would call an Indigo Child and stuff. But I had to research and find out that the Indigo Child and Starseed Child and whatever other Crystal Child that's New Age teachings, and that we supposed to follow Jesus Christ and try to change our ways to try to conform to his ways of doing things. And it's difficult as a targeted individual being gang stalked and attacked with psychotronic weapons, direct energy weapons, because when the pain or the torture is unbearable, the first thing you want to do is utter a curse word, or you're that frustrated about how they can get away with doing evil or get rewarded for evil, while you're just trying to basically survive, and you get condemned for your mere existence. And you get just heavily persecuted and stuff like that. So, it's like I see a lot of professed targeted individuals. I mean, I don't follow that anymore. I did for a brief moment. The embracing and glorifying the so-called indigo child thing, and excuse me, I'm sorry, because like I'm considered what you call a highly sensitive person. And that's why, little things get to me, and I have overwhelming emotions about what people consider petty or small. And it's been like that for me, being spiritually broken from child abuse. Why I'm so hyper emotionally sensitive. And I'm feeling like on my own, I don't know how to be different. Or, it's like to be constantly be made to feel like everything you do or say is wrong or the worst crime ever. Just to ask a simple, harmless question, a whole bunch of people mob and attack you. And I'm like, come on. Like, if I'm on Yahoo Answers and I get mobbed and attacked just for asking, what are some ideas of certain seasonings that you put on your food to make it taste good or whatever. That's harmless. And then some people will get mad and politicize what you're saying. I'm like, calm down. Like, what did I do? All these vicious attacks. And so it's going to take me some time to get to rise above, being emotionally hypersensitive. And I know I will have to ask God to heal me. I know I'm broken. If me asking God to heal me from feeling emotionally sensitive and feeling bitter and stuff with my traumas and abuse and targeting experiences, and me just missing out on anything good while the wicked can have great experiences and live a comfortable life. But for you to be tormented, but then I have to realize at the end of the day, we're better off, us who haven't really sold our soul to the devil. So it seems like the only way I can get quick housing is if I comply with the mental health programming and mind control. But because I won't, is why I have been, on the streets and everything. And I just don't want wicked people trying to dictate my life and direct and control my life. You don't have that authority. I'm 37 years old. I'm an adult. Why am I not free to make my own decisions? You don't even give me a chance. I was forced against my will to miss out on marriage and children. I don't even care about a career, but, the fact that I would have loved to get married and have kids and travel the world, be a world traveler. I love adventure and stuff like that, but I didn't realize you had to be a rich sellout to do stuff like that. So, it seems like as if they say that some of the symptoms of Asperger's syndrome is some of the same symptoms as the so-called indigo child, star child, or whatever, starseed, and stuff like that. And so I realized that, that's deception, new age deception. But I do have some of the symptoms of Asperger's syndrome, because they thought I was autistic as a little kindergartner. But, they ruled it. They said they diagnosed me with pervasive developmental disorder, and then it was ruled out. But, the New Age explanation is just a cover up for them hiding and covering up the dirty deeds the dirty things that they did to you, and trying to set you up to go to hell. So it's like a lot of narcissistic abusers would claim to be, indigo children, or, claim to be special, or people would say that they have, feel entitled, while they just abuse and dog people over and have no empathy or sympathy for other people struggling and suffering. Then they reverse it on the victims, who is an empath, who does care too much. People think I'm crazy because I care too much. So they're the ones who have a license to be spoiled and entitled, but you don't. So it's like a lot of new narcissism is like the freaking New Age movement. A lot of New Agers who believe in that fake Pentecostal movement, the fake deliverance and casting out demons and speaking in tongues and exploiting and taking advantage of people, the Kundalini and all that is like ecumenical movement. It's mixing Christianity and New Age. The fake IDMR cult that I was in was New Age, and I'm glad and thankful every day to get out of it. And so it's like you have to, like, people will attack and get on your case if you say that casting out, like, a sinful person who's exploitative and abusive call themselves trying to cast out demons out of you, and they can't cast demons out of themselves, but they want to try to fix you, and then they hurt you even further in the process. So it's like they oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting nervous because time is about to run out on my phone. So well, the new agers who strive, and people who do witchcraft, because they say that the Pentecostal movement is witchcraft. It's like witchcraft hidden inside of Christianity. And they want to bring glory to themselves with the fake deliverance, and they think that they're superior and have elitist mentality, that they can quote unquote speak in tongues, and they just freaking show off and stuff like that. And a lot of New Agers and people who the fake TI perps, a lot of them are New Agers who practice witchcraft. They're into witchcraft and New Age movement. And they believe in the fake law of attraction and certain other New Age beliefs, and they think that they act elitist and think they're better. But then people who are being truly targeted, like truly persecuted, targeted Christians, we try as best as I can. I mean, as best as we can to be humble and try to serve the Lord and serve others and try to be selfless. And, give people the shirt off our backs and don't even expect praise for it. But, it's like we get persecuted for that. And then they'll reverse it on us. Like the New Age witches who are fake TI perps or regular perps, they'll reverse it on us and say that we think we're special, or we think that we're better, when we walk around with a humble, empathetic, and selfless spirit. That people really hate you for doing good to others and then expect nothing in return, and then get just total shitted on and disrespected for it, and even criminalized, like criminalization of being homeless and criminalization of helping the homeless. That's, or you try to serve the sick and the elderly. You try to volunteer at nursing homes, hospitals, try to pray with them, and then the evil witch nurse will ban you from there if they catch you, like as if you're doing something wrong, like that they have that authority. If you go to a convalescent center and you want to humbly pray with that elderly man or that elderly woman, and or if you're reading the Bible with them, I jumped because they gave me that warning. But if you're reading the Bible with them and that nurse ban you from there and don't even tell you why and make you feel like you did something wrong. So I gotta go now because I ain't got no more space on this phone. So see you in a few minutes. Love y'all and bye.